ਬ੍ਰਿਟਿਸ਼ ਕੋਲੰਬੀਆ ਦੇ ਪ੍ਰੀਮੀਅਰ ਜੌਨ ਹੌਰਗਨ ਨੇ ਪੇਡ ਸਿਕ ਲੀਵ ਲਾਗੂ ਕਰਨ ਦੇ ਸਰਕਾਰੀ ਪਲਾਨ ਬਾਰੇ ਜਾਣਕਾਰੀ ਦਿੱਤੀ। ਉਹਨਾਂ ਕਿਹਾ ਕਿ ਇਸ ਪ੍ਰੋਗਰਾਮ ਦਾ ਮਕਸਦ ਹੈ ਕਿ ਫੈਡਰਲ ਰਿਕਵਰੀ ਬੈਨੀਫਿਟ ਪ੍ਰੋਗਰਾਮ ਤਹਿਤ ਲਾਭ ਲੈਣ ਲਈ ਗੈਪ ਨੂੰ ਘਟਾਉਣਾ ਹੈ। ਬ੍ਰਿਟਿਸ਼ ਕੋਲੰਬੀਆ ਦੇ ਰੁਜ਼ਗਾਰ ਪ੍ਰੋਗਰਾਮ ਤਹਿਤ 3 ਦਿਨਾਂ ਲਈ ਪੇਡ ਸਿਕ ਲੀਵ ਤੇ ਅਮਲ ਕੀਤਾ ਜਾਵੇਗਾ।
As you all know, I've been advocating for a national paid sick leave program since the pandemic began at the beginning of last year. I raised the issue with my colleagues at provincial councils. I raised the issue directly with the federal government through the Prime Minister and the Minister of Finance. I didn't have a lot of support at the beginning, but I was gratified when the federal government announced that they would bring forward a program to assist workers to make that tough choice between staying home when they're sick or going to the workplace, putting their colleagues and others at risk of contracting COVID-19. Unfortunately, the federal program has been difficult to access for workers. We raised the issue with the federal government. We were hopeful in the last federal budget that they would have corrected that problem, and unfortunately, they weren't able to do so. So as a result, the province is going to step up and fill that gap. No one should have to make that difficult choice between staying home when they're sick or going into work because they have an economic imperative to do so. Today, we're making that choice a little bit easier. Earlier this morning, the minister tabled Bill 13 that will support hard-hit businesses and make sure that workers don't have to make that tough choice. And we are going to, as of today, introduce 3 days of paid sick leave to the end of the calendar year. This will ensure workers will not lose pay. The relationship between the employer and the employee will remain the same, and working through the WorkSafe administration process will be able to reimburse those businesses as quickly as possible. This is one of the challenges with the federal legislation. There was a gap between the time you took off and your ability to access the program. The federal government allocated $2.6 billion for a national program and have only been able to get $400 million out the door.